Spring is here and the outdoors are calling, and sometimes it can be hard to think of new ways to get outside and have fun. Well, here to share ideas to make the most out of the outdoors and talk about kicking off the spring trail season is Vice President of Communications at Rails to Trails, Brandy Horton. And Brandy, I am looking forward to getting outside. I'm looking forward to, of course, checking out new ways to have fun. And one way is exploring the trails, right?
Absolutely. I would argue I'm a little biased. I think it might be the most fun way, but there's a lot to be said about how trails serve as an invitation to the outdoors for so many people. There's a lot of incredible outdoor experiences that you have to really train for or have a special equipment to do or things like that. And multi-use trails are really pathways in our communities that create kind of access to nature, access to safe places to walk and bike and be active for so many people. So they're this really important resource, really important tool for folks to be able to get outside, to have some fun while they're doing it. Right where I live, which is in Arlington, Virginia, I've got a trail that brings me right to kind of a creek and some wetlands within a few minutes of my house. And so you think about the fact that nature is just kind of embedded all around us is really powerful.
And what's so great about exploring trails is that there's history there, and it just kind of takes you away from the everyday life and troubles you might have and puts you into nature, which is so much fun. And that's why you guys are celebrating Trail Days.
You've got it. Celebrate Trails Day is April 23rd, and that's exactly right. We want to bring attention to these incredible amenities that exist all across the country. And the way that people can support that is simply by getting out on the trail that day. Make a plan, find a trail near you, and get out and experience that. And then share your story or bring a friend to inspire somebody else to do the same thing. It's hard once you've met a trail to not fall in love with the trail. It becomes kind of an addictive experience. You want that, 10-minute walk, that really quick kind of opportunity to be active and outside. And right in Phoenix, you have some really incredible trails, including some of the state's top trails, some of the top 10 trails. You have the Indian Bed Washington Path. You have the New River Trail, the Queen Creek Wash Trail. You also have 70-mile Arizona Canal Path. That is just epic. And that 70-mile canal path actually also connects into other trails. So if you can get onto that trail, you can just kind of keep going and going and going for as long as you want. It also intersects with schools and other places kind of in and around the Phoenix suburbs. And so that's just, you think about that, right? You can kind of get on the trail, you can get in some exercise, you can enjoy some nature. You can also get to school with your kids or get to a kind of nearby destination if you want to without ever having to get in your car, which is pretty amazing.
Yeah, and what I love is that we were seeing people on bikes, and we know during the pandemic, a lot of people bought bikes to be outside. Now it's time to take advantage of these trails on bikes, which is so amazing too. And you mentioned some trails that I've been wanting to visit, so it's a perfect time to go do that.
That's exactly right. And if you're looking for something to do, something new, maybe you're a bicyclist and you want to try hiking, maybe you are really wanting to get into birding or exploring kind of some of the natural assets or the history, as you mentioned, because so many of these corridors are built from former railroad lines, and there's so much history there. And then the culture and the heritage kind of the communities that you connect with when you're on the trail and out of your car, it's really something special. So on April 23rd, make a plan to do that. If you go to railstotrails.org, you'll find activities, you'll find new ideas and resources for things to do. So we've got tips for birding, we've got scavenger hunts, we've got, how to tune up your bike that you bought in 2020 and maybe haven't used as much as you want to do. And we also have the opportunity for you to let us know what you plan to do, because part of the purpose of the day is to really show how many people all across the country are getting out on trails. So we really want to hear from folks what they're planning to do. And then just one other resource that's just incredibly helpful for folks is the Trail Link app. It's a free tool from Rails to Trails Conservancy that kind of geolocates where you are and can help you find a trail close to you. And it provides reviews. So it's kind of like Yelp for trails, where you can find the trail that's associated with the activity you want to do and has good reviews and, maybe takes you to a cool destination that you wanted to visit. So really, really awesome tool to find kind of the right trail experience for you.
Oh, I tell you, Brandy, I'm going to get this app because I love RVing, and our new thing is to actually find trails that are near RV camps and go off on these. And that's what this app is so great to have. So I'm going to love this app. So where can people find out more information?
Rails2Trails.org is your one-stop shop. You can get direct access to the TrailLink app, find activities, get resources and ideas, and tell us what you plan to do on Celebrate Trails Day. Can't wait to see you out there.
Brandy, thank you very much. I'm looking forward to it.
Awesome.